Julianna Goldman joins us now from Washington. Julianna, has Russia indicated how exactly it would retaliate, if at all?
Well, Errol, they're not exactly responding too kindly to these suggestions of new sanctions on the horizon. A spokeswoman for the foreign ministry said that it's a provocation directed by the White House. They're warning that they would retaliate, of course, not getting into any specifics. And the spokeswoman said that they are tired of the lie that Russia is responsible for these cyber attacks, which is being poured down in the United States from the very top.
And in your piece, you mentioned the Obama administration, in a way, is trying to make these measures irreversible. They can't necessarily do that, but in what ways will they try and cement what they're doing now?
Well, what you see the administration doing is trying to give as much information to Congress, as much intelligence about the origin of these cyber attacks as possible. And so what that is designed to do is to put pressure on members of to give the members of Congress more information, to put pressure then on the incoming administration not to roll back these measures. But there are several tracks that sanctions can be pursued on. You can have the sanctions originating from an administration using what's within their power, but also sanctions can originate from within Congress to then put a package of sanctions on the president's desk for him to sign. So what the administration now is trying to do is trying to say, okay, even if the president does roll back these measures, there's still the other track with Congress that they can pursue. I think one of the questions here is whether or not Lindsey Graham, as you heard in the piece, is being a bit overly optimistic in saying that he thinks nearly every Republican senator would be willing to go up against Donald Trump, especially so early in his term.
And that seems to be the calculation the Obama administration is making, because it's pushing these claims knowing full well that the president-elect has repeatedly doubted Russia's interference or even influence on the election. How has Trump's transition team reacted to this news?
We still don't have a reaction to this. I think we'll probably want to wait and see whether or not they come out and respond to whatever the administration announces. But as you just pointed out, the president-elect has shown no indication, no willingness to publicly acknowledge that Russia interfered in the U.S. election. And doing so would, in a way, be undermining his own victory as well.
My bureau buddy, Julianna Goldman, joining us from Washington. Good to see you.
Great to see you, too.